Welcome to ATB-TV. I'm Darren Dance here with Peter Morganti on this Thursday morning. We'll quickly run through our results for the week, our upcoming runners, and obviously we're going to talk about the big All-Star Mile Day, Pete, on Saturday, where at this stage we expect to have 3 runners for the day.
Yep, should be a big day, Darren.
And I've had a few call-outs, Pete. They're very, very wanting to know who the get on and who the money munch is going to be.
So we're going to have to go through those couple aspects.
I know you're prepared.
I'm prepared.
All right, well, let's go through last week's runners. Gee, it seems a long way back to Saturday.
Yeah, it does. We haven't had a lot of runners in between, but yeah, we go back to Yogi in the Australian Cup, and I reckon he ticked all the boxes for us, Darren, in finishing 8th. Ran home nicely.
Beaten 3.3.
Yeah, and weight for age. It's a terrific.
It was a very important 8th, Pete.
Very.
Because if he runs 9th, there's no prize money.
30,000 jumped in.
30,000 by an inch. It was almost like a mini race. 100 before the line, he was never going to run 8th. He was never going to beat, what's it called? Taj Mahal or something.
Yeah, Night's Watch, I think was the other one.
Yeah, he was out. Yeah. So anyway, he got there in the last bound to get us 30,000, pay for the trip to Sydney now. But look, the run was great. He was slow away as usual. 2,000 metre weight for age didn't suit. Normally he'd get 7 kilos off those horses.
Well,
that's he had to race them at level weights, didn't he?
Yep.
And he did us proud.
To give him a start and take ground off him.
Yeah, and Luke did the right thing going up the fence, saved ground, gave him a good run. Some of his sectionals were outstanding. I think he broke 11 seconds during 2 sectionals, and did he have the quickest last 200?
Quickest last 2, I think the 4th quickest last 6, but he broke 11 from the 1,000 to the 600, which meant he's had to hit top speed really early.
Yeah, he did, and he was entitled to, I thought I would have been happy if he sort of was beaten 5 or 6 times, but to get beat 3 1/3, I thought that was a terrific trial. I know Kiramar was very pleased, and he will now go to the Tancred Stakes in Sydney, into the Sydney Cup.
Yep.
And as my old mate here, Peter Jane Bunn, reported, that it's raining in Sydney.
40 mils today, 20 tomorrow, 20
heavy
Saturday.
track.
Oh, watch out.
Look out.
I'll tell you what.
Take those 15s.
15s? Got on earlier, Darren. Got on about 3 months ago. I see a couple of the so-called experts, I think it was Sharky, was out about the 15s.
He called him an expert.
No, well, so-called 15s, and I'm thinking there, 51s.
One to follow. Better the big get on now.
And the sectional stars component of racing.com highlighted him too, so
no one's missed him.
We weren't the only ones to notice it.
Well, it was a great day and a great run, and probably never been so happy to run 8th.
Yeah, no, it's a good 8th. Right, so that left us dry for a long weekend until Monday.
Oh, that's right. We went to Ballarat, didn't we?
We went and watched a few pop around, Darren.
4 runners at Ballarat. That was the first time they'd raced there since the Cup.
Yeah, and I must say the track was in great nick.
Yeah, the grass was good. Good cover on it. It was, I think, a soft track that they raced on. Had plenty of water on it, and you can see the new synthetic track not that far off being finished around the inside.
Well, I reckon they're on target for the May 15th first synthetic meeting.
So we started off in the 2-year-old.
Yeah, Piero with Archie. Little filly, beautiful filly.
Gamay.
Called Gamay, and a bit like Yogi, her best work was in the last 100 odd metres, finished 6th.
She was as green as you at 2 a.m. on a Sunday morning at the pub. She was running around a bit.
That doesn't happen very often anymore. The greenness does, but the pub bit doesn't.
No?
No.
Well, she was a little bit green, but yeah, she showed enough to say she's going to be a quality 3-year-old. She's gone for a break.
And like I said, she looked the part, and she's beautiful put together. So, yeah, we look forward. I think probably she'll step out to 14 pretty quickly.
Paddock.
She's gone to the paddock, guys. Next time in. No,
I actually picked her up yesterday.
Oh, there you go. You did mention that. I just forgot. Serious Deal was the next to go around.
Matt Kamani. What'd you make of the run?
Well, look, the pre-race talk was probably going to be forward. He obviously led. Led at a reasonable tempo, not quick at all, and
travelled well to the corner.
Gave a little kick, and then it was like
one pace.
I'll just be happy for them to whiz past me, and then I'll follow them to the line, because they got past him quick, and then he sort of held his ground at the post. Obviously, been a lot of post-race commentary.
Oh, he's going to have the ultimate gear change, and hopefully that switches him on, and gets him racing, and
he works well in pair. Like, he's working a hell of a lot better in pairs up the hill track.
you've seen him work.
Yeah, and I mean, we've had Linda Meach on him, Jordan Childs multiple times on him.
He's got the ability.
Yeah,
just not doing it on race day.
He's not doing it on race day, which, you know,
Anyway,
we're hoping the girl.
hopefully the gear change helps.
Yep. Lord Lennox, probably we were thinking that might have been our win for the day.
$2.50 chance.
$2.50 chance, and we needed another 250 metres.
So you're saying it was trainer error?
No doubt you've already texted Rob.
I did. I said, what are you running him in 1400 for when he needs 16?
To be
Now
fair,
he needs 2000.
fair to Rob, it was probably a line ball decision to go. I think either will
50-50, mate.
Hey?
And he got it wrong.
Yeah.
Griffiths
Beaten the neck, ran fourth, or half length, ran fourth. He was still good,
could
but
have won yesterday.
I didn't watch that race. I wasn't gutter after that. I thought it'd be.
Would have won yesterday.
Yeah. Anyway,
He knows that.
he'll
He's
go.
a nice horse.
Beautiful looker.
First time I've seen him in the flesh since he got here from France.
Yep, I got some photos of him, which I've got to put up on the website. Nice.
You just remembered that, didn't you?
I've cut. What do you call it? I edited the photo last night, but forgot to put it up.
Went to sleep.
Did fall asleep, but yeah, nice looker, and he's got good potential. Once we get him out to 2000,
He's a nice horse.
Yep, a bit of fun with him. Misty C.
Mitch Freeman.
I love this. Post race, horse disappointing. Traders over in Adelaide. He sends his post race out. Jockey was
Slams
disappointing.
the jockey. Jockey slams the horse. Trainer slams the jockey.
Yeah.
So who are we going to slam?
Oh, I don't know if we can slam Mitch, can we? I don't. Well, look, you know.
One thing I'll say about Mitch Freeman, I haven't had a lot to do with him, but since we've sort of had these half a dozen horses there, he does really provide good feedback.
Yeah.
And you can tell he really does have a really good think about what goes on.
I was going to say that process of where he thinks the horse should be.
The horse was jumping from 12 to 1600, and I think essentially he felt Jared asked the horse for too much.
Yeah.
Didn't give him a soft enough run, and then obviously the horse was entitled to be a bit plain late after the run he had. So I get that.
Yep.
And what he said, the only positive thing was he had a really hard run and he should come on quicker.
Yeah. I think history too.
What odds Jay Fry rides next up?
Well, he's sort of the
20 to 1?
He's sort of the stable hoop. So
50 to 1?
We'll see how good the friendship is.
Let's see how loyal he is. Hey?
History also tells us that Misty C's been he won first up once against inferior opposition.
Takes
last
3 or 4 runs.
yeah. So I suppose.
I think there's a little side bet to be had here. Does Jay Fry retain the ride, or does Mitch Freeman swing the axe?
Be interested. Who else is?
We'll learn a bit, won't we?
Yeah, we will.
We'll learn a bit here.
See how good the loyalty is. Anyway.
Just little side things that we get excited about, guys. You probably don't care.
No. Anyway.
Tells you a lot about the people we're dealing with, doesn't it?
It shows you the swinging pendulum with jocks. Here to Fox, Jared Fry, we had him up here. He's back down the bottom of the ladder after the next ride for us. But yeah, that's the game. That's the game. Speaking of jocks, shout out to Yandel, broke his leg.
Fell off.
Fractured his femur.
That was horrible to watch, wasn't it?
Yeah, look.
That poor horse, just...
The head on, you could see it was gone.
It was gone everywhere.
Yeah. I think it was in the...
Went
pelvis.
left, it went right, went everywhere.
But
just horrible to watch. Anyway,
thankfully,
he's all right.
Yeah, he's got a fractured femur. He'll be out for 4 to 6 weeks. Just give him...
How long do you reckon his femur is?
It's only a little fracture.
I hope he's not watching. Anyway, Dino, we're pleased that you're okay and you're going to get back. It looks very, very nasty, and yeah, it makes you feel sick. Just realises this game, it's a dodgy game, and it's not necessarily, interference from riders. Sometimes the animals just fall apart, and I think that's what gets you because you're not expecting it.
That's right.
If you get a check, you're going to be off.
Well, you can be off, yeah.
But when a horse goes wrong, you've got...
It just went
It's
down.
like putting your foot on the brake in a car and there's nothing there.
Yeah, it went down like it just slammed, and
horrible
thankfully went over Dean, and
What about the Cup winner, Paul Pruska, while we're on Adelaide?
fair training effort.
6 starts and he wins the Cup.
Yep. As I just look at
Heavily backed.
crack the code out here, Darren, talk about a valuable commodity.
Yeah, she's walking around there like she owns the joint. She's in the main paddock near the house, and she's probably thinking, why not the races? Or is she thinking, how good's this?
How good's this? I reckon in the Queen's paddock, yeah.
She's got the rug on and everything.
Paul
about
Pruska.
spoil.
Yeah. Beautiful autumn day too. Yeah, great training effort. That horse he bought off Gavel House, or sorry,
Someone bought it.
the one of his owners for $5,500. gave it to Paul within the
What do you reckon Paul said when the blokes turned up with a horse by shocking?
Yeah.
That he says, look, I just bought this off of Gavel House for $5.5, just see what you can do. What do you reckon Paul would be thinking at that stage?
Yeah, well...
What the hell? What's this camel he sent me? And then he wins an Adelaide Cup.
Wins an Adelaide
And wins it impressively.
And it won its maiden in October, over 1,200.
Yeah. So what are these other blokes doing?
Something wrong.
Huh? Griffiths? And
I love this.
what are these other trainers doing of ours? Hayes? What are we doing?
I don't know.
Why aren't we winning Adelaide Cups off our 6th run?
He trains for half the price too.
I think we've got to get on Gavel House, Pete.
That's another thing.
Gee, Gavel House, they'll be up and about, won't they?
You don't want advertising you need apart from that. I love the backstory to it because it was the horse that was scratched at Moonee Valley a fortnight ago, and Paul said, thankfully I had a 3-hour drive home.
To think about it.
2 hours I'm throwing, I think his wording was, I'm throwing the toys out of the cot. By the time I got home, I'd rethought it and thought, well...
Why not?
Why not? I've got the fitness base in, and obviously you would have just galloped
14s into 5s.
Well, they asked him whether he had anything on it, and he said, some of it was mine, so...
I think he had a good day.
So well
good
done. Yeah, no,
him and Ollie, they do a great job.
I just hope they don't go to Sydney.
Well, I can't beat us.
Just hope they don't.
Yeah, you'll flog it.
Just go to the Andrew Ransdom.
No,
Isn't that the qualifier this year? Go there and then just spell it.
I'm not scared of it.
Well, no. Anyway, look, good luck.
Go there if you want to get beat.
And we've still got shares in the Hasniaki.
Yeah, we got one going to Paul.
Not the Hassanate, called Hasniaki.
Is it? I thought it was Wasn'aki.
Wozniacki. Is it? Was it Hasniaki?
Anyway, we've got a filly there going to him that's pretty well related. 2-year-old. It'll be racing in about 3 months.
Yep.
Pete sent you the info. If you want to share it, let us know.
We had a winner, Darren.
Oh, yes. Now, you had a big day Monday.
Tuesday.
Was it?
Wednesday.
You had a long day.
Was it Tuesday? Yes. Went to the Camperdown Trials where we seen astrological trial
A lot of people
better.
don't know where Camperdown is.
335 k's from Echuca.
How far from your place?
An hour and 10 minutes south.
Southwest,
Yep. And then I got to go.
Then he gets the last race at Echuca.
Yeah.
Was it last race? Or second last?
Last race, 5 o'clock, 335 k's. Worst part about it, they had 3 sets of trials where jockeys fell off and put them about
It was a really windy
an
day.
hour behind.
Yeah, it was a really windy day.
I left right on 1 o'clock with me old NAB man saying you'll get there at 4:42.
Wow.
I got there at 4:39.
Wow, and the race was at 5.
Yeah, had plenty of time, Darren. Always was going to win.
What time did you get home?
Oh, a bit after 9.
9?
Yeah, I was like...
What time did you leave home? 7.
Yeah.
Big day.
So when they win, Darren?
That's a 14-hour day, Pete.
Yeah, I don't know if you're paid
14 hours. That means now, here we are Thursday, and he's done 18 hours for the week.
With a public holiday in there too.
Yeah, he's done 12 hours one day, 2 hours yesterday, and half an hour today.
I figured I had to work for the Monday where I didn't do much.
No, you came to Ballarat.
Oh, I did too.
We had a coffee and a bottle of water.
Sunday. Not going to watch Yogi or something.
We had a good discussion with Peter Ellis.
It's all part of the job, Darren, and love doing it.
And those owners, they were pretty happy up there.
Yeah,
Safety dance. Guthrie's?
The Guthrie's, they had not the bad luck, but they had no joy with Serious Deal on the Monday. Then they drove up to Echuca, stayed overnight, had the win, and there was only about 20 people on course, but they made their presence felt, which was great.
When they won, they decided to reinvest
yeah.
into a motel room and stayed the
night. Yeah.
Good on them.
They all had to work next morning.
They hardly miss a race. They're great owners.
Good
people.
Missed 1 or 2 with Safety Dance only.
Good people.
Yep.
Anyway, he was good Safety Dance for Hayes and Dabernick.
The
gear change, the visor
helped, I reckon.
really helped over the mile, and I think
he floated late, but I reckon
as soon as he gets to the front of that horse, he just says, "I've done my job," and he's a Torsi. They're going to have to time him.
Yeah.
Time his runs, And some days he might miss out because they leave it too late, or he won't be suited.
Yeah.
Once he gets to the front, he just stops.
Pace on was good, but he just had to get going early because they were going to stop in front of him. And yeah, look, he was still good, and I like the fact they're going to get him out to 17, building him to 2,000.
Yeah, I was interested to hear David Hayes' report this morning. I don't know if you've heard it.
Yeah, his chance to
City
win.
class horse over 2,000, he said.
That's his chance. So there you go.
So I reckon what he's done is he's watched what Paul Prushka's been doing, and he's decided that's the go.
That's the go.
You win a 58 in the bush, win a 2,000 in town, and away you go.
Well, his mum did 2,025.
You know what I reckon?
What?
I reckon he's dreaming.
Well, let the dream live on, Darren. That's the owner's.
Anyway, good to get a win. and a big day by Morgandy, 14 hours, eh?
And if he'd won in 2018, he would have picked up 12 grand, but the benchmark 58 worth 35 grand.
Gee,
nice.
that's good money, isn't it?
20 little winner.
Got to pay 2 months of hoses fees.
6 points.
6.
Righto, let's move on. We've got runners. We did
have.
have 2 today, but we've only got
Back to
1
one
now. Oceanity's scratched.
You going to Warrnambool?
I'm actually just text Mitch to see if I can get a ride down.
Oh, right. Well, we better hurry up then.
Yeah. I'll go.
Has he only got the one runner?
Two. He's got one a couple of races before. I'm thinking he'll leave about 1:30.
Okay.
But
Better
anyway,
move on.
if not, I'll just drive down again.
Captain Harry.
$4 in the market.
In the market.
3 or 4 of them.
Going to ride him quiet.
Drawn 10, have to, I suppose.
Wasn't happy with the ride last time, was he?
No.
Or the tactics?
I think it was more just the learning of the... learning
Riding
about the
too
horse.
close?
Too close.
Playing
Pulled,
late. So we're going to ride him back.
Cold. Best runs have been cold.
Gear the Fox. Here we go again.
Yeah, well...
Riding quiet.
At least he's identified it.
Given that we're syndicating his half-brother for the girls,
Is that it?
might be ideal if he wins today.
Well, I better get that ad up, ready to go. Look, his 2 best runs were Yandel rode him at Caulfield, where he probably should have nearly run. That was more got out of his ground, but he flashed home. So race at Echuca, where he's buried back on the fence, and he got out and flashed home.
That seems to be the go.
I think it seems to be the go.
All right, good luck there, Captain Harry.
When he's won, he's been too good for the opposition.
$4.
Yep.
Haven't missed him.
Just
Oceanity's scratched.
Yep.
Didn't eat up overnight, so he'll be saved for another day.
Yeah, maybe at Bendigo.
And then Saturday, Pete.
3 runners, Darren. We'll start from...
We're in the carbine room.
Yeah, with about, what, 60 or 80 people?
Yep, big day.
Mr. Moneybags owners and others.
Yes.
The others will start with write your name.
Race 2.
Yep. About 1 o'clock or half-past 1.
Going to be a long day.
Jordan Child. Now, Geordie's on. We've had discussions that Williams may have rode. D was lucky not to ride. And Geordie was at Camperdown Trials and said, I could ride that horse at 55.
What's he got?
54 and a half.
Ah, right. Well, he's Archie's main man.
Yeah, so whether he comes down to 54 and a half or rides half over,
He'll ride half over.
They'll let him ride half over. Jeez, he better not get done a nose.
He won't be half over by the time we catch him.
It's a good race for him. I reckon it's weaker in the sense overall, but there's a nice horse in it.
Yeah, there's...
Jumbo Asaki.
Yeah, that's the one to beat. I don't know what price it is. Like
250 and we're 650.
Is that right? Are we second favourite?
Oh, there's 2 or 3 around that mark.
Yeah. We've got tons of improvements, so we'll give him a run for his money.
Absolutely. Fact or fable, I think it's in the following race.
The 2-year-old?
Down the straight. Obviously, a line through her last run and the jockey.
Yeah, didn't no good at the Valley. Just poor ride. Craig admitted it was a poor ride, and probably the heat, 38, 39 didn't help, and it meant that then when she pulled a shoe, so it just meant that we couldn't go to the Magic Wings in Adelaide because she just didn't come through it good enough. So saved her for this run.
The Bendigo form has held up.
That form's really good, isn't it?
So that's gives us confidence that we go.
I think we're racing that horse that ran 3rd in this race.
You're right.
Godolphin horse. I think it's in this same.
I reckon it ran 2nd and lost it on protest. Like it ran 2nd and then went to relegated. But I mean that form line gives us hope. Yeah.
Oh well, I don't know what price she is. Did you look?
I did.
10s.
Yeah, I think 10 or 12.
Yeah, it's about a price.
12 or
She's an each way share.
Yep. And then, of course, the All-Star Mile, which seems like it's been going on for about 9 months.
It's a bigger build-up in the Melbourne Cup.
You went down and drawn the barrier. You've done your job.
Got a 5.
You're going to have to go down when we get back into normal racing mode and start drawing them.
Yeah, well, 5 was good because I can tell you now, they put them all out on the table and you have to pick one. And they picked about half the field, and a lot of the good gates were gone.
Yep.
And there was, I think 17 and 18 was still to be drawn. And I was standing with Sam Lyons from Grand Syndicates, and I said, gee, we don't want 18, do we? And he goes, no. So I went up, and there was 2, side by side, there was 2 on the front row, and I thought, well, I go for the left or the right one. And I thought, well, I'm left-handed, so I'm going to go to the left. So I got 5. Anyway, I thought, I'll just watch and see who gets that. And guess what it was? 18.
Poor Sam. He took
18.
it.
That was so close to picking that up.
So, I mean,
not that it's going to make any difference, Pete.
That'll be 14, obviously, with 14 runs, but it's still the outside gate.
Yeah.
Just a little bit of clever work here, Darren.
Oh, yeah, she's eating the tree. You think we didn't feed it?
Filming her.
They get the salt out of that.
Look at that, she got the shady spot under the tree.
Anyway.
In the Queen's paddock as we have a look over there.
It's $150. One of the rough roughies in the field. There's 7 really good horses in the race.
Yeah.
And then there's 7 that are there because they got voted in.
I reckon there's 7 group horses, a couple between, and then there's 5 that are benchmark horses, I suppose.
I would have thought we'd be the pick of the benchmarks.
I agree.
And from 5 with Ben Mallam on, because John McNeil's got to go to Sydney to ride. We had 2 Group 1 rides, 1 scratched, so he's down to 1. Hopefully the other one, imagine if the other one gets scratched because it's a heavy track.
He's done $4.5 grand.
Anyway, Ben Mallam will ride Moneybags well.
Yeah.
I think personally, at best he can run 7th, probably beaten 4 lengths.
I think, and I reckon our best hope is if they meander.
They won't meander.
Hawkshot in it, if it not, I mean, Hawkshot will be leading, probably happy clapper up his backside. If it's just a steady tempo, not 100 mile an hour, because I reckon that'll spread the field out.
We'll be 8 off them.
Yeah, that makes it tough, because
we'll be 8 off them.
The good horses can sustain everything for longer.
Yeah.
Look,
if he can, I just hope one of these roughies, syndicated horses, just jumps out of the ground and flash its own, runs 4th or 5th. It'll be just good fun for the race.
Yeah.
We don't want 2 races. We don't want the group horses up the front and the benchmark horses out the back having their own little race 5 lengths away.
I think because some of the favourites are drawn wide too, so the barrier draws has helped it a bit. Yeah.
But I just hope it's a race where there's not a big margin between first and last, and I just hope there's a sneaky little upset there somewhere that makes the first 4 pay about 50 grand.
There a scenario back in November at about the 300 metre mark when Nikita poked its head through and everyone got excited. I mean, that you could see that at the 300 of Flemington where something will push through.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah.
You know, and obviously we've got our big function there and all the owners are going to be there, and it's going to be a good day.
It'll be a great day. We're going to have a little tipping comp, Darren.
Yeah, same as the Christmas party.
Yep, races 3 to 8.
$20 to get in and pick 6 winners, and whoever gets the most winners gets the pool.
Yep, something to take home at the end of the day.
So if we got 60 in the room,
1,200.
We might get 1,000.
Yeah, $1,000. That'd be all right.
Someone might win $1,000.
Or obviously if it's multiple, share it. But
share it around. Bit of fun anyway. Test your skills, Pete.
At least might have some money. Right.
Someone's got to.
Some hope left by race 8.
Someone's got to tick all those.
Hey, actually, I multiplied multi.
Oh yeah, what is it?
About 14,000 to 1. Write your name, fact or fable, Mr. Moneybags.
If we got the treble.
Yeah.
Should be 4 million to 1.
Well, worth $1. Way I'm going. I'll take anything.
Right.
Then Monday is trial days, Cranbourne and somewhere else. Don't know, Ballarat. No. Anyway, no race day. Tuesday, Bendigo. Collectible, Igniter, and I'm pretty sure Oceania you'll knob there.
Right.
We won't know the fields till tomorrow.
3 runners potentially.
Yep. Wednesday is Sandown, and I really don't think we'll have anything there. The only possibility might be Lord Lennox if there's a mile race, but that's a bit of a quick backup.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah. So that's it. Yep.
Now, who's the one to follow, Pete? I think you've already talked about. I think it's obvious the one to follow.
Right, you know.
I think it's obvious.
Yogi's
the one.
Oh, from a long-term point of view, yeah.
Yogi's the one to follow, guys.
Yep, from a long-term term. And look,
who's the money muncher, Pete? Which one do you want to pick from?
Well, I've only got 4 to pick from, you.
I reckon there's a few there.
You even looking up here?
Yeah.
Oh.
I reckon Misty C or Serious Deal are not far off from getting the M and the M money muncher.
Yeah, all right. Well, they're on the conveyor belt.
They're in the frame. They're in the frame. We just got to select.
Yeah, well, Lord Lennox might want to do what he did last time.
No, he'll be fine. Oh, he's probably one to follow too. But.
Yeah. All right, and obviously, right, you know, he's only going to improve in the racing.
You don't think he's a money muncher?
No, not at all.
Okay.
Not at all.
He might be a pretender.
Captain Harry's sort of just traversing the conveyor belt a bit too.
Oh, you're going to get a phone call from him?
That's why I said it. Go to devil.
All right, guys. Well, that's a wrap. Really looking forward to Flemington this weekend. It's going to be a great day. All the dining and catering there is fully booked and sold out. It's going to be a big crowd.
Will be huge.
A lot of fun. I think anyone that pays to get in the gate is getting free access into the members as well. So it promises to be a good day. The weather's going to be perfect.
Yep.
26 to 28. So
I think the VRC have opened up all full country members with clubs Ballarat
Just to come along and have a day.
and they get a
Beautiful.
free day in. So
good luck to everyone in the All-Star Mile. Good luck to everyone participating. Good luck to the owners. It's not often you get to run a $5 million race.
it's a bit exciting when you
90
start
grand
with
if
that.
you run last. And the ambassador for Mr. Moneybags, who I just got no idea what her name is, but she gets 10 grand if he runs last. More than us.
And can climb the pedestal if he
I
gets
reckon,
amongst it.
Pete, if you're doing your job on Saturday, she'll have a share in a horse by 5 o'clock.
It's a good point, Darren. So she's in with us?
Yeah.
Right.
10 grand.
4,400.
She's already got 10 grand. Pete.
And a lady,
Yeah.
the Zebedee
If
Colt,
you can't get her, there's serious doubts about your future in this job.
the word get. Get her.
Get her.
Get her for 5%.
I reckon you and Prowsey and the boys from Adelaide are a big chance.
Jeez, I hope I protect her from the boys from Adelaide, I'll tell you.
All right, guys. Till next week. I'm Darren Dance with Peter Morganti. Enjoy the racing this weekend.